Are you switching? Okay. Girl, if you give me a second, damn. Nice increase though, child. Oh, shit. Yo, get your damn foot off my titty. Nope, you can't have it. Yeah, what's that thing? That's mommy's. Nah. Yeah, that's mommy's. We'll give it a couple minutes, even though I'm always the latest one. What are you doing, child? You know what you're trying to do? No, you do. Okay. Say hi. Yeah, I know I usually don't do this, but she here right now, so it's not gonna happen, man. No. That's nice. Yeah, I see. Maya. Good job. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to figure out the music shit. Otherwise, I would have some music playing right now. But yeah, until I get that figured out. Enjoy the background sounds. I can't stop doing that. Felicia, you gonna have to get Felicia, you gonna have to get out with all that. Sister Cat. Yeah, I can't see who in here, who not in here. I'm just make sure she's straight, and then that again give people more time to come in. I know I said about minutes or so. It's been like 20, 25. Yeah, that's Uncle Charles. Seriously? Seriously? I needed that, man. So, let's try this one. Okay, cool. Felicia Jr. What are you doing? Okay. Child. You can't have my boo right now. Well, you just can't. You better use your other hand. There you go. I'm doing something right now. This fucking glare is so annoying. What's up? Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Wave, say what's up if you're coming in, because a nigga can't see who in here. Because, well, first of all, I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram right now. And I know on Instagram they got my page shadow banned or whatever. So yeah, I can't see who's on Instagram. And honestly, on either one, I really don't give a fuck. But happy Sunday to all. Child. Happy Sunday. Like I said, if you're just coming in, I ain't started for real. Trying to see what homegirl right here doing. But also, I'm just letting people come in, so. Are you trying to wink at me? I'll cut it out. No. Not going to happen. Oh, that's mommy's. Here, go get us the sister. No, you gotta get Bubba's. Go get Bubba's. Hey, but can you take her to go get Bubba's? Thank you. Come on. Love you. Uh-oh. Baby. Big head. Just know my children are just as clumsy as I am, especially my girls. So y'all gonna hear a head bump or two every time I decide to go live on this hoe. And that's just because we some clumsy ass motherfuckers. We trying to get it together. Yes. Y'all see the topic. Time's up. Time is up. That's not the full topic, but Instagram, like I said, they do shit a little different and they be restricting me from a lot of stuff. So I just put a little something on here. But the main title of this is basically just TikTok. Time's up. All that toxic shit is over with. So that's just basically what we're going to be talking about on this Sunday. And again, I'm streaming on 2 different places right now. All of this shit is new to me. And I don't even know which I can't really get for real. But at the end of the day, just here to hear my story. On Truth Be Told, Paige Malliah on Instagram, Paige Malliah on Twitter. Follow your girl, Your Highness, Paige Malliah. Usually I'll be on her like an hour or something, but we're gonna see tonight. Yeah. So yeah, we gonna watch 2 minutes, and I don't really give a fuck. Like I said, who come in or who don't. who watch it and who don't, because I just know that it's going, whoever needs to see it is gonna see it, type shit. So we'll just leave it at this. So just gonna go over the house rules real quick. If you do come in, we about that high life over here, high vibrations, and always ain't gonna be no drama, none of that shit. If you got something to say, hit me in a DM or email me, malliahspecialtea@yahoo.com, and I'll give you a free 15-minute consultation. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but this ain't the place to do no shit like it. And again, ain't nobody had no problem with me and said nothing thus far. So, Ava, Lanice. That's okay. Just take it downstairs. Thank you. So yeah, that's first. What's the other house rules? Oh, this is for educational purposes only. Fair Use Act, U.S. Code 17 or 107 or some shit. It's educational purposes only. Point blank, period. I guess we got to say that shit now on social media. I don't know, but Instagram already been deleting my shit, so I'm just saying it for those purposes only at this point, because that's what I'm here for, to awaken the people anyways. And that requires you to open your mind and expand your mind as well. So, yeah, just don't get disrespectful, leave the bullshit back there somewhere. That's basically it. So, yeah, so toxic. This toxic word, I'm already annoyed with just the way society is going right now, period. But I just noticed that a lot of the songs nowadays just love, like, overusing the word toxic. And it does it in a way that's just, like, kind of glorifying. It's just like the word don't even sound like it need to be glorified type shit. So that's what kind of got me on today's subject of all of that. Also, because of all of this censored stuff and me being on shadow ban, I may say stuff in code sometimes, and y'all just have to figure it out. But just know you gonna leave with something that you probably gonna have to go research, and that's okay. Hit me in the DMs later if it's something you may not have understood or whatever, but I might talk in code, so if shit sound confusing, then that's okay. Just ask me to clarify later, okay? So, yeah, so this toxic shit, if you on Instagram, you will not be able to see what I'm doing. If you want to head over to the YouTube to see what I'm doing, I'll be sharing my screen on some stuff or whatever. But some of it I'll also be just reading out loud anyway. So yeah, so this toxic word, of course, like I said, it sounds like something that's just negative and not high vibrating. And, like I said, we try to keep them vibes over here just because there are, like entities and beings that are literally like here just for the toxic bullshit. And I ain't one of them, but there's a lot of them, and they play a big old role, and I think bigger than people realize, in this, what you would call society. And yeah, like I said, I was sent here to heal the masses, so this is one of my ways of healing y'all asses. And it starts by the toxic bullshit. That shit gotta go. That shit really gotta go. A lot of people are sad and mad and angry and unhealthy in more ways than one, body, mind, and soul. And one of the main reasons is because of toxic environments, toxic music, toxic fucking videos all over the fucking internet, whether you watch a bootleg movie or you seeing all this other shit play out. Okay, so yeah. So of course, toxic is just basically it can cause some kind of harm to your body. And when I say body, I'm always say body, mind, and soul, because that's the whole thing of being a holistic healer or a holistic eater or a holistic whatever the hell you want to call yourself, holistic doula, all of that stuff. So it's about being whole. So body, mind, and soul. The toxic shit is the main reason why a lot of people are dealing with a lot of the bullshit that's going on right now. We've been taught to only think in a certain ways, and just know that I don't know everything, but I know some shit, and there's always something to fucking learn. Okay, don't nobody know nothing. I don't know what that quote say. I say caption. I don't know what that quote say, but some about how did that quote go? Something about somebody help me. Basically, just playing the food to play the food, some shit like that. Whatever. So yeah. So with everything that's going on right now, like y'all always hear me say, if y'all get to see my posts, if they show y'all my posts, because I know I seen a motherfucking post from fucking August today on my timeline, and I'm like, what the hell Insta got going on for real? Because I thought they were supposed to fix the shit back like the old school, but whatever. That's a whole nother subject for another day, because they blocked on my account anyway, so I don't fuck with them for real. I'm just here for y'all. You want to be honest? I'm only on social media for y'all asses, and that's just 99% facts, okay? So yeah, truth be told, I do not like none of this shit. I haven't gotten on lives the past several years because I don't like none of this shit. But again, I have a purpose that I have to fulfill, and it's talking to y'all motherfuckers, okay? You fuck with me, appreciate you. You my nigga. If I got it, you got it type shit. Well, some of y'all, if I got it, you got it, but y'all already know what it is. Again, I'm streaming on 2 different places right now, so don't be trying to say a nigga cockeyed and shit. No, I'm just looking at a couple different cameras. So, yeah. So basically, like I said, I'm basically just supposed to help y'all get rid of all this toxic bullshit. So that's what this is gonna be about, okay? I guess ways you can, try to lessen the toxic bullshit that's around and that's being thrown around every which way you turn nowadays. But I know sometimes, like for the past couple of years, I'm probably done put it on social media a couple of times, but when I say this shit is over, this shit is over. And I say it with such compassion and I ain't gonna say like happiness, but I mean, I'm gonna say happiness, I'm gonna say joy, because I mean, who is all of this bullshit benefiting anyway? It just seems like, people just keep on getting motherfucking hurt everywhere you go, everywhere you turn. And then the people who already been here don't get no help, but then motherfuckers want to go help people that's coming over here that they brought over here and stuff like that. Like, that's toxic, bro. That's toxic energy. And so, you really have to, shit, by any means necessary out here type attitude for real about you and yours. Like, if y'all don't see that that's where we're going at this point, just make sure you and your people straight. Okay, make sure you and your people is straight no matter what, because motherfuckers never loved us. You want to put it plain like that? Motherfuckers never loved us. Okay. So therefore, I think, with the chaos that's going on right now, from chaos comes order, y'all. From chaos comes order. So again, it's not, I ain't on no FEAR mongering shit, because I just don't do that. That's false evidence appearing real, okay? And that's what most people are seeing nowadays. That's what most people have been seeing for the last several decades, okay? So, we were taught to literally, anyways, we were taught to literally, what's the word? Keep up the toxicity that has been presented to us. And like I said, if you are close to source enough, you'll know that what's happening right now is, as far as all the toxic bullshit going on that we see on the screens, the news, all of that shit, what's happening is just literally a cleansing. This shit can no longer go the fuck on, okay? So when I say TikTok, all that shit is over with, okay? All of this shit is over with. But of course, it can't just, what did it say? Rome wasn't built in one day, okay? So, what's falling is necessarily falling, okay? And we must understand that it ain't about really necessarily going with the flow, but I mean, doing what you can do. And what y'all can do is at least, limit what toxic stuff comes up in your auras, okay? Okay. So like I said earlier, from what you watching, from what you listening to, from who you're tuning in and listening to when y'all be on these socials and these lives. I remember back in, well, I guess when we first did the lockdown or whatever, I was on a lot of people's stuff, and now it's like I only get on Instagram and I'm probably only looking at like 5 people's stories. If I get on YouTube, I only have like 5, maybe 10 at the most people that I'm watching. What's happening right now is a lot of people are just getting limited because with everything, without the toxic bullshit, basically it's destroying other things in a million other ways that I don't even know where to begin to talk about. For real. But I just know that shit gotta go. And I've been knowing that this shit had to fucking go for a very long time before, I'm just gonna say before the tower bullshit. Okay. So again, some stuff I'm gonna be speaking in code. If you don't peep the code, then you can DM me later and ask me what I'm talking about. But yeah, well before 2000, I knew that just shit wasn't right here. Okay, I knew this shit was toxic. I didn't know what toxic meant. I just knew it's not the wave I'm on. And like I said before, I have always naturally wanted to just do good and be good to people. I just feel like it was just easier to do. But I realized, like I said, in my late 20s, that everybody is not here to do good. And you got to be okay with it. And that's why, again, there are ways that we should be limiting ourselves to the toxic bullshit that's happening right now. So, let me see what it was. There's a couple of Bible verses I'm gonna go over. I guess it can be like a little late night Sunday sermon type shit. But I have been reading the Bible as a reference a lot lately, and I use it in my magic and whatever's. Even though I go to church, I still use some of the Psalms. Like Psalms have always been my favorite book. Proverbs always been my favorite book. Isaiah was always interesting to me. And as I got deeper into my spirituality, it makes sense why most of certain books would just stuck out to me, because most of them are talking about magic and us and a whole bunch of other stuff. But again, we'll get into that another day. But today, it was just some stuff that stuck out to me, especially with all of the stuff that's going on right now. And I'm just here doing my divine duty, okay? I'm just trying to remain in divine alignment with my divine assignment, okay? So I am just my goal here with this channel, basically, or anytime I come on here and say anything to y'all, is just to give you a representation of yourself I guess kind of like a mirror or whatever you want to say, but just to get you from one state of mind to another. That's my whole goal here. Okay. So that's why we're talking about the toxic bullshit today, because a lot of us allow the toxic bullshit. Okay. And we just don't want to admit it. It's just facts. Okay. We're all healing. Okay. We're all healing. Even the healers is healing. Okay. So, ain't nobody perfect out this bit, but there are things that, you can do to, try to perfect yourself and perfect, problems or areas that you may have problems in, because at the end of the day, everybody got their strengths and everybody got their weaknesses. Okay. So I'm like the angel that's on that one side of the shoulder, and y'all gonna have to be the devils, because at the end of the day, sometimes we be the ones with that devilish energy holding ourselves back and blocking blessings and shit. Okay, that's just the facts. Okay, so the first one, hold on, I wanted to let me see. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna start with Ezekiel, something I read. So that's what I was saying. I read the Bible, and reading the Bible, I came across some shit, and I'm just like, why the fuck they didn't teach us, or not even teach us, why the fuck they didn't even preach to us about this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit in here that they really just did not show us. And I just feel like if they had did that in the church, then a lot of us would have been a little better off, a little bit more prepared. Let me say that, better, more prepared, because at the end of the day, the Bible is your basic instructions before leaving Earth. Keep that in mind, okay? It's just the facts, okay? And if you decide to ever sit down and read it in your own leisure time, for your own pleasure, for your own knowledge, then you'll probably see some shit too. But I like to read, but again, the Bible is a reference, and I use many, many reference books. I was that geeky girl. I love the encyclopedias in the motherfucking library. That's my favorite. I couldn't wait to go to the library. But now we ain't got no encyclopedias in the libraries for real. Like, yeah. So yeah, this is just some shit that I came across, and I do not believe in coincidences or whatever. So I got a big old family Bible, y'all, like humongous. Okay, so I think all of my my I can even say kinfolk, because all kinfolk is not all skinfolk and kinfolk, whatever the fuck they be saying. That's how y'all know I be in my own world. I do not be trying to keep up with none of this shit y'all be saying, none of this new lingo, none of that shit. My son be coming to me talking about some, Ma, you heard of this word? Yeah, boy, we been said that. We been on that. Okay, so what I'm looking for right now is Ezekiel again. Okay, there we go. I found it. Ezekiel, and this is something that I came across earlier. And hopefully I can find some of the other shit that I came across too, because now how the hell I do that? Oh, I'm tripping out. I ain't got my glasses on, y'all, and the glare is bothering me, so I had to reread my words. But I read the wrong number. I'm almost there. But yeah. Yeah, it's been a minute since I really dived into the Bible this deep. I'm gonna say that. This deep. I used to stay in my Bible well before I started my magical journey. Oh yeah, I'm so blind. All right. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna read all of it. I think I'm just gonna read the parts that really stuck out to me, type shit. I don't know. I might. Anyways, okay, so I'm reading from Exodus, y'all. My bad. I'm reading from Ezekiel chapter 12. I can't find what stuck out to me, and I meant to highlight it earlier, so I wouldn't be doing all of this, but whatever. Appreciate y'all being here if you here or whatever's. Okay, so I might just skip through some stuff, but it started off with it at the chapter 12. It says the exile is symbolized. Please keep in mind that the English language is not our original tongue. Okay, so symbols, keep that in mind. We'll probably come back to that. Anyway, so it says the exile symbolized. That's what they titled this chapter in this particular book or whatever. I say the word of the Most High came to me. I be if King James can change the words in the Bible and make him his own and take stuff out and leave stuff in and change it up how he wants to, then I feel like I can do the same damn thing. Okay, so I do be switching up the words, but to make them, you know, more comfortable for me and understandable too, because I don't do that King James shit with the thou shalt not have shit, because that's where they fucking confused us in the first place. So the word of the Most High came to me. Son of man, you are living among a rebellious people. They have eyes to see, but do not see, and ears to hear, but do not hear, for they are a rebellious people. Therefore, son of man, pack your belongings for exile, and in the daytime, and as they watch, set out and go from where you are to another place. Perhaps they will understand, though, that they are a rebellious people. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to skip all of that. They went because they were commanded. All right, and then I'm going to skip on to same chapter, verse 8. In the morning, the words of the Most High came to me. Son of man, did not the Israelites, that rebellious people, ask you, what are you doing? Say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord said. This prophecy concerns the prince in Jerusalem and all the Israelites who are there. Say to them, I am assigned to you. If you follow me on Instagram today, y'all seen my little post about I am the sign, okay? Again, truth be told, I do not want to be here. I'm just here for you guys, okay? So, blah, 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 blah. Say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. This prophecy concerns the prince in Jerusalem and all the Israelites who are there. Say to them, I'm assigned to you. As I have done, so it will be done to them. They will go into exile as captives. And then, let me see, the prince among them will put his things on his shoulder at dusk and leave, and a hole will be dug in the wall for him to go through. He will cover his face so that he cannot see the land. I will spread my net for him, and he will be caught in my snare. I will bring him to Babylonia, the land of the Chaldeans, or Chaldeans, however you say that shit. But he will not see it, and there he will die. I will scatter to the winds all those around him, his staff and his troops, and I'll pursue them with the drawn sword. Let me go down. Boom, because again, y'all can read some of this stuff. I'm just trying to get to the shit that stuck out to me and compared to the shit that's going on right now. So it says, they will know that I am the Most High when I disperse them among the nations and scatter them through the countries. But I will spare a few of them from the sword, famine, and plague, so that in the nations where they go, they may acknowledge that all the detestable practices, then they will know that I am the Lord. The words of the Lord came to me. Son of man, tremble as you eat your food and shudder in fear as you drink your water. Say to the people of the land, this is what the sovereign Lord says about those living in Jerusalem and in the land of Israel. Okay, that is very important. I don't know if I want to get too deep into it today, but America is more ancient than they taught us, I guess you could say, because another disclaimer, okay, please understand that they taught us all wrong, okay, and I'm just here to make shit righteous again, okay? All right. That's what I'm here for. Okay. So, you know, I wanted clarity. And so I got the clarity once I read the shit for myself and didn't let somebody yell at me, spit in the mic and shit about it. But also, why the fuck they didn't tell us about some of this shit. So anyways, they will eat their food. I'm skipping some more stuff, y'all. This is all chapter 12. Okay. All right, so this is I'm doing the last like 7 scriptures, I think. 21 says, the word of the Lord came to me, son of man, what is this proverb you have in the land of Israel? The days go by and every vision comes to nothing. So say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I'm going to put an end to this proverb. They will no longer quote it in Israel. say to them, the days are near when every vision will be fulfilled. I said time's up. Okay. The days are near when every vision will be fulfilled, for there will be no more false visions. There will be no more false visions or flattering divinations, because you got a lot of people out here on this spiritual shit for the fiat. And if you want to know what spiritual gurus to stay the fuck away from, I can advise you on that. That's something else y'all can email me or DM me about or whatever. But anyways, there will be no more false visions or flattering divinations among the people of Israel, but I, the Lord, will speak what I will, and it shall be fulfilled without delay. For in your days, you rebellious people, I will fulfill whatever I say, declares the sovereign Lord. And the word of the Lord came to me, son of the man. Israelites are saying the vision he sees is for many years from now, and he prophesies about the distant future. Therefore, say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. None of my words will be delayed any longer. Whatever I say will be fulfilled, and declares the alert. Okay, the sovereign alert. Okay. So, yeah. So, like I said, some of this stuff just be coming to me, and I'll just open a book and just look at something. So that's what came up when I opened it up today. But also, you know, the prophecy part stuck out to me because, like I was saying before, all of this crazy ass shit like started popping off, and I'm gonna say in my 30-something years living, the last 20 years, the stuff that I have witnessed and seen for myself and used my own vision to interpret with, I've been knew this shit was about to pop off. I've been knew this shit was about to pop off because it just didn't feel good. It didn't feel righteous. That's what I'm gonna say. It didn't feel righteous. I'm talking about the tabloids when I was younger, seeing them tabloids and shit, and they used to always be like, "Oh, that stuff is fake. That stuff is fake." Whole time I knew it was real. Most of that shit y'all be seeing, that shit is in the tabloids. That shit is not fake. That shit is real as fuck. They just have interfered with our thinking waves or whatever, and you know, they do what they do with what they be doing and all the stuff that they be controlling, because at the end of the day, it's only like 6 big groups of people that own all of this shit at the moment. At the moment. But because what they be saying, I don't know what verse that is, because again, I just be hearing what the preacher said. Whoever is first will be last, or whoever's last will be first. Whatever they be saying, y'all know what I'm saying. That's us. So yeah, that was one thing. But for me, I think it was interesting because, again, I'm always gonna look up some words, but Ezekiel, I think it means I think it means like strength or light or something. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Ezekiel, the name Ezekiel. Let me see what y'all talking about. What you want? What you talking about? What you want to know? What you want to know, Brian? And I don't know, like, you could tell me the names, some of the people in the Bible. I don't be knowing none of these people or all the stories behind them. I know Noah's story, which is playing out right now as well. All I'm saying is, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all ain't gonna be able to go on the ark, and some of y'all might be able to go on the ark, okay? So that's why I said, you know, fend for yourselves at this point, because motherfuckers never loved us, okay? They never loved us. None of these mofos. Okay, let me focus, y'all. I hope I ain't losing y'all. I hope y'all are, well, I know y'all gonna learn something if you leave here, if you tune in long enough. Okay, God's strength, God is strong, God is powerful. That's what Ezekiel stands for. So, of course, it was talking about the Israelites and the Jews being captives or whatever, y'all already know what I say, especially on Instagram. Babylon is fucking falling. Okay, so it is what it is. So again, that's what I mean by time's up. Okay, time's up for all of the shit that does not make us feel good. This shit, literally, I'm talking about, like, if you just not tuning in, I'm talking about toxicity all around us and how basically we have control. We've just been taught that we do not have enough control to basically tune that shit out, but you got to be in tune. Okay, and they have knocked us out of tune for decades now. Okay, they've knocked our grandparents, our great grandparents, and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I see somebody say the other day that basically everybody's on the spectrum, and to an extent, especially with this whole ADHD. Look, I don't do labels and none of that stuff. You won't catch me going to get diagnosed for nothing because I've never really had any health problems to go get diagnosed for anything. But as far as, like, anxiety and shit like that, I've always known that I've had it, but did I know that there was like super high levels to it and people be having anxiety attacks? Am I at that level? No, but people are at that level. And I know for sure that it's because of the high amount of toxicity in everyone's environment right now, especially if you in motherfucking America, okay? Because they know what the fuck it is. They know their time is up, y'all. They know their time is up. That's the plainest way I can put it at this point. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, so I've dug deeper into the whole Ezekiel shit, and like I said, God, it means God strengthens. God is our strength. God makes them strong. God is powerful. Whatever. You see what it does, and so what they're trying to say, what it means, and the whole book of this Bible is just talking about being held captive and shit like that. But eventually, they go into the light. If you saw my live a couple Sundays ago about the Christos and the light or whatever, then you should definitely go back and listen to that to connect what I'm talking about right now. But yeah, God was the one that strengthened them to get through to the inner chamber to find Jesus Christo, okay? To get up back to the Christos, okay? We are Christ-like. We are not Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was just a figure, and, for some people to look up to, I guess you want to put it like that, okay? So anyways, yeah, but it's just about spiritual growth and how, sometimes in the spiritual journey, honey, it can take you through just for you to even get to that light that's within you. And the issue that we have right now with all of this shit, this toxic shit that they're throwing all around us, from the radios to the screens to our damn phones, like, that's why I said, well, on YouTube, it's called TikTok, because I'm on TikTok now. And if you know me, I have been avoiding TikTok since TikTok came out, and I think that's been like a couple years now. I always said I ain't never gonna get a motherfucking TikTok. Y'all, I've been on TikTok for maybe a month or two. I do not like TikTok. I do not like TikTok. TikTok is the main reason I didn't want to get on TikTok, was because I knew how toxic fucking TikTok was, okay? The fact that in other countries, they TikToks ain't got none of the bullshit on their timelines that we got on our timelines over here in the US of A corporation, okay? Like, they don't play that bullshit over here. They purposely feed us toxic shit so that we cannot go and find their light, which is the connection to our spiritual growth overall, and also how we can pull ourselves out of the bullshit that gets thrown at us daily. And that's what I mean by self-govern yourself. Self-govern yourself, body, mind, and soul. Because if you do not, then you just gonna be a little puppeteer or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's why I can't do what everybody do. I cannot do what everybody do. I'm cool with the cosmic law. That's enough rules and laws for me because they make sense and they feel good and they promote, you know, your overall feeling good. So, I mean, like I said, that shit can hurt sometimes. That shit does hurt sometimes, even when you're the healer that's healing. That shit hurts. So, yeah. So that part. So that stood out to me. The other one that stood out to me was Jeremiah. And this one just one little verse, y'all. I'm not reading the whole thing. But again, y'all should definitely read back into your Bibles and shit because baby it's telling all right now. Like I said, it's the basic instructions before leaving this earth, okay? And they're telling us everything that's going on right now. I think we in Revelations like chapter 17. Right now we gonna look before I log off or whatever. But yeah, so Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 6, it says, "My people have been lost sheep, and their shepherds have led them astray and caused them to roam on the mountains. They wandered over mountain and hill and forgot their own resting place." Okay. Whoever found them devoured them. Their enemies said, "We are not guilty, for they sinned against the Lord, their verdant pasture, the Lord, the hope of their ancestors." Okay. I don't know. I didn't grow up pro-Blackish. I didn't grow up knowing about my roots and my history. But what I do know is that I don't feel African, okay? And that's just me. That's just me. Maybe on down the line, but I don't feel like I've never connected with the whole slavery story and all of that shit. So, but from that particular verse right there, after that, it says, "Flee out of Babylon and leave the land of the Babylonians and be like the goats that lead the flock." The goat, okay. I'm one of the goats. I'm proudly claiming I'm one of the goats, okay. I'm one of the goats. We're gonna leave it there. Okay, point blank, period. People not gonna like it, but it is what it is. I ain't asked for this life. This life chose me, okay? I'm chosen. I can't help it, okay? So yeah. So to me, that's just for me, that just saying like, you know, we need to get out of the ways of this Babylonia shit, okay? Like I said, I'm into the whole magic and the spirit world and all that shit. So yes, I believe in ghosts. So I watch a lot of like ghost documentaries and shit like that. That's like one of my habits or whatever, or whatever you call them, little thing, my little quirks or whatever. I don't watch TV, but when I do, it's gonna be a ghost show. It's gonna be a crime show or a channel that shows a whole bunch of crime shit, or shit. What else do I watch? That's basically it. I don't watch TV for real. Yeah, I don't keep up with none of the shows y'all in. I don't be knowing nothing. And then anytime y'all talk about a show or a movie, I'm watching that shit way later, way after everybody done talked about it. Because all y'all do now is tell the fucking movie and tell the fucking show and tell what the fuck happened. So why would I watch it and let y'all ruin it for me? That's one of the reasons why. But I don't really watch TV that much. But like I said, when I do, it's a ghost show, it's a crime show, some music, and history or like any kind of documentaries about shit, period. But mostly murder, kill shit. So anyways, I don't even know how I got on that shit. TV. Okay. Wait, do I know how I got on it? I don't know. But what I was getting to was the fact that all of this toxic shit that is circulating the current societal environment right now is like purposely done to distract us from that light. And so if we were taught some of these damn if we were even read some of these damn verses in these churches that's supposed to, you know, be the place to go, is it really the place to go nowadays? Because I don't know. Even the new age people, it's just giving collection play vibes. I'm here for the collection play. That's all I'm saying. It's been, I wanted to leave the church way before I left the church, because I just peeped damn near every single preacher, pastor. I peeped the vibes, and I knew they wasn't real. There's only one pastor that I will say I would go to, and I actually believed him, that he really had a heart to do what he was doing what he felt he was called to do. Like, other than that, I don't trust none of these people, especially them TD fakes and all of them people. I'm good. Even his daughter, but that's another day for another story. But yeah, so when they say flee out of Babylon, leave the land of Babylonians, and be like the ghost that led the flock, I just feel like they're saying, like, basically, like, get back to what the fuck we know, what the fuck we was doing. We was already, they try to call us savages, but nah, we just knew what the fuck we was doing over here, because, but but it said, for I will stir up and bring against Babylon an alliance of great nations from the land of the north, and they will take up their positions against her. And from the north she will be captured. The arrows will be like skilled warriors who do not return empty-handed. So Babylonia will be plundered. All who plunder her will have their fill, declares the Lord. Okay. Because you rejoice and are glad, you are who pillage my inheritance, because you frolic like a heifer threshing grain and neigh stallions, blah, blah, blah. Damn. Some of this shit, I'll be like, damn, they be a little harsh. Some of these messages, and it's a lot of repeat scriptures in here too. I don't think I really ever peeped that before, but that's because I read the shit on my own. But yeah, all who pass Babylon will be appalled. They will scoff because of all of her wounds. Yeah. Take up your positions around Babylon. All you who draw the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord. Shout against her on every side. She surrenders. Her towers fall. Her walls are torn down. Time is up. Again, that's the message. Time is up. Okay. All of this toxic shit gotta fucking go. It gotta fucking go. And, we can all kind of help the process, get along a little smoother if we all, was trying to get away from the shit too. And some of this stuff, like, y'all think it's a winky dink that Sissy Red got put out how she did, and how quickly she blew up, and now she blowing up even more. Like, y'all have to understand that, just like I said, well, if you caught my Instagram video a couple days ago talking about how all of this shit was planned, okay, all of this shit is planned. So if anything, make your own goddamn plans, but stop following what everybody else telling you it is, especially if you feel that shit ain't even right. You know what I'm saying? So that was the main thing that I wanted to talk about today, was the fact that TikTok is toxic. I'm still on there, but I'm just really on there to, like I said, I've been told that I must do some of these things, and so I'm doing them. But yeah, I don't fuck with a lot of this fuck shit that y'all, though the most, I ain't gonna say y'all, because if y'all in here, y'all probably are close. There's some real shit as I am, but I'm not fucking with a lot of the shit that's going on right now. And sometimes that's why I be real quiet, especially the last 3 years. Okay. I've been super quiet just because, first of all, I don't argue with no goddamn body. And for the last 3 years, they done worked the fucking nerves of the majority of this country by making people stay at home, and all they have to do is what they call it, cyberbullying or whatever, talking shit and acting like people can't get ran up on. Them lies where motherfuckers get ran up on because you thought, girl, pull up. But anyways, yeah, I'm not with the toxic shit. So, some of the things that I do, first of all, Psalms 91, Psalms 23, basically almost every day. And that's just spiritual protection overall. Other things that I do is actually pay attention to the Bye, Felicia. You already know she not in here. She just want to be in my life so bad. My little twin, my little chocolate twin. But fuck, what was I about to say? Oh, just some of the ways that I just knock some of this shit out as best as I can, because at the end of the day, it is everywhere. But besides Psalm 23, Psalm 91, I do not hop on my phone as soon as I get up. When y'all be seeing me posting it early in the morning, I be up already most of the time. And I ain't gonna say I do it all the time, but there are times, most of the times, where I know that my day started off very, very well because I didn't hit that phone and see no bullshit on motherfucking timelines. Which is why sometimes I pray over my goddamn timelines, because I don't want to see none of that bullshit that most of y'all be on. I don't want to see none of that bullshit about Sissy Red. I don't want to see none of that bullshit about this other this spiritual warfare going on, and that they doing to these other people, trying to distract y'all from all the other shit that's happening behind the scenes. Like, it's just if it don't make me feel good, I just can't, because there are things that have already made me not feel good. And y'all not tired of getting irritated. Y'all not tired of getting y'all emotions and stuff all worked up. And honestly, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say that can't anybody really do nothing, but the last couple decades, the whole thing to do is what The Rock and Oprah did with that goof ass. Like, y'all don't see nothing wrong with some motherfucking billionaires asking other motherfuckers, instead of just coming together and putting their millions and billions together to help all the people. They think it's, I ain't gonna say they think, they're literally so, what's the word? Do I want to say weak? They so weak to the point where they for real got on here and said y'all, we did a GoFundMe. Well, bitch, y'all should have funded the shit. The fuck? Because everybody know what the fuck been going on, especially they asses. So it's just like the goofy ass shit. The goofy ass shit is over. The toxic ass shit is over. I am tired of hearing it in the songs when I do cut the radio on, because why are we glorifying that shit? Why is we glorifying that shit? And I'm here for the ratchets. I'm not saying that I don't like ratchet shit. I am ratchet too. Okay? I have some ratchetness in me. But some of the ratchet shit is a little, high level ratchet. I'm gonna call it high vibrational ratchet, and then low vibrational ratchet. I feel like, I'm closer to the high vibrational ratchet side. And some of that shit that they doing promo for all on these screens, these black mirrors, whatever y'all want to call them. Motherfucking tired. It's lame, especially because it don't make you feel good. Like, that's why I be saying, like, sometimes what really be getting people all worked up into, when you're not finna go help nobody in Maui. You're not finna go help nobody in wherever none of these places get naturally disasters. But also, it's just Tiamat cleaning out the bullshit. If any of my followers, anybody in here in Nashville, that tornado we had, y'all seen the shit that it tore up, and most of it wasn't ours. Okay, so just know that there are no coinkydinks and none of this shit. Always research deeper than what the first thing you see, because most of the time it's not the full story. And at this point, like I said, lies have been told for the last over 20 years. And that's a part of the toxicity too. And what's done in the dark comes to light. We are going from dark to light. I posted a reel about that, and I know the Instagram blocked the fuck out of that video. But if you don't know who Isaac Cappy is, go look his ass up and figure it out yourself. But before he passed, I had seen some shit, and It should be adding up. The math be mathing. But some of the math that they be putting in y'all faces don't be motherfucking mathing. And that's why you have to educate yourself. At this point, if y'all ain't seen, we can't depend on none of these systems. None of these systems, for real. Fully. This is the issue, is that most of us depend on this system fully for everything, like to give us the answer to everything. And it's just like, no, we're supposed to go find that light within and get the answers from within, or source, the most high, whatever fuck you want to call it, in your world, because this is my world and we say the most high over here. And like, just work with that. But if I don't know how to say, like, don't be falling for this shit. Like, the toxic shit is literally to purposely, it's like an arrow that's literally shot at you, but I mean, you can dodge that hoe. And a lot of us do not dodge it because I guess for the purpose of entertainment, I don't know. Some of the shit just don't entertain me. Like, I don't understand how y'all are still watching the little housewives shit and most of these reality shows nowadays, because it's like that shit was scripted after Flavor of Love first season, in my opinion. And y'all know how long ago that was. That first season of Flavor of Love was 99% unscripted. Point blank period. I don't care what nobody say, but everything after that came after, it's just all fake. And here we are. Y'all still love to see Shawnee, or whatever Shaq ex-wife name is. Y'all still love to see her and that other lady from BET to be doing her little Love and Hip Hops. Like, y'all love that shit for real? Does it really entertain you? Does it really entertain you? Especially when most of that shit be really going on in most of y'all lives. Y'all, I guess, trying to get away from y'all own, and then that's gives you a piece of fulfillment in some way. I don't know. But I ain't that shit like it don't fulfill me at all. It's actually kind of very annoying because that's what they want. They want the sexy reds. They want the real housewives that are not fucking wives at all. They're fucking side bitches, most of them. Like, that. Make it make sense. Why do you have a show called Blah 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 Wives and then there are no wives on there, or barely any wives on there? Like, the math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. So, yeah, meditation, of course, is definitely a way. And grounding. And I feel like everybody thinks you have to woo-saw. And, if that's what you want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But there's like a whole bunch of other ways. And I just don't see how most people don't go to Google like everything else that they do and say, how can I meditate without just sitting and woo-sawing? Like, there's so many different ways to do so many different things, y'all. And right now, the times we in, honestly, can't nobody afford to really be bothered with this toxic bullshit, from the food to the water to the air to the motherfucking TV screens to the phones to the apps. Like, if YouTube and Instagram gone and Twitter, I'm gone. Like, why do we need any more? They all do the same thing at this point. Why do we need any more? You won't catch me on Threads, that's for sure. I said I wasn't gonna get on TikTok, and I'm this close to like saying fuck that shit, because TikTok is just really annoying. It literally annoys the fuck out of me. But I just be reposting shit from here and information. Like I said, I'm just doing what I've been called to do, and they said I gotta get on TikTok, so I have to do TikTok too. But it's very annoying. Very annoying. So that was just the theme of this live, y'all. TikTok time's motherfucking up, okay? All of that toxic shit is over with, okay? It's over with. And you might as well hop on the motherfucking train. What's that song? What's that song? It's an old school song. Not Gladys Knight and the Pips. I can't think of it. It's not the OJs. It might be the OJs, something like that. But anyway, that's the song that was coming to me when I said that. But I mean, you might as well hop on the positivity train at this point if you want to thrive through the bullshit. Okay? You want to throw out through the bullshit, I'm telling y'all, eliminate as much as you can of this toxic bullshit in all of its many forms. Okay? I don't know if anybody got no questions or if anybody possibly want to come in and say something. No, like I said, I'm on YouTube and Insta. So, but yeah, I think that is basically all I was on today, all that was on my mind today. Like I said, I'm just here to tell my story, and I'm sticking to my story because this is my life. These are the things that have brought me to where I am today, and I am 100,000 milli% sure that I am grateful because this is I'm chosen, point blank period. So let me see. I don't think I got no announcements. I think I may add like another day, or I might hop on here and stream while I play the game or some shit. I don't know if there's anything that y'all may possibly want to see or for me to talk about. I'm all open. I'm an open book, especially at this point, because the truth is going to come out. From dark to light, we are going. Okay, y'all? We going from dark to light. From chaos comes order. Okay? And just, roll with the punches at this point. Make sure you straight. Govern thyself. Okay? Govern thyself. Know thyself. Heal thyself, because it is possible to do, or at least start the healing process yourself. Y'all do not have to wait on nobody to heal you. You ain't got to wait on me. You ain't got to wait on nobody. You ain't got to wait on your therapist. You ain't got to wait on your motherfucking mama or your motherfucking daddy or anybody. Like, if it's not, fucking with you, basically don't fuck with it type shit. That's what the kind of times is we in right now. And I'm just excited for the new horizon, I'm gonna call it at this point, because I know it's gonna take us a bit to get there, but with our minds we can do anything. So if we put our minds to it, y'all, if y'all literally tell yourself that y'all do not have to deal with none of this toxic shit, then you can align with yourself and get to it and get to that light within you. Heal that heart chakra, baby, okay? Heal that heart chakra and make sure you keep that solar chakra lit, okay? As much as you can, and just do your best at doing you, okay? So I think I'm done for the night. Tune in next Sunday. Every Sunday, I'm going to be here sometime in between the times of 6 and 9 p.m. After I cooked dinner and after I did this and after I did that type shit. But yeah, Your Highness, Paige Malliah is out. Okay, y'all have a good night. Happy Sunday. May the week be great to y'all, and may you continue to prosper in what it is that brightens your life and your spirit up, because that's what we all should be focused on right now in this time. And I'm not saying that I'm so perfect at it. Please do not think that your girl is perfect at it, okay? But I'm just telling y'all what works for me, and maybe it'll work for you too. So with that being said, peace, power, prosperity to all the real ones. Good night.